back to Mike and Makes It. Today I'm showing you how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and it's the 3x3, and I'm using the method I found on YouTube. So let's go ahead and scramble up the cube. So the first step to make the daisy is right here. So turn it all around and everything. So now let's make the daisy. So let me give you some examples of what might happen first, and then we'll move on. First, if you have one right here on the top and you want to move it over, you're gonna turn it and move it up. If you have one on the bottom, like right here, you're gonna put it underneath an empty space. If it's under a white one, you know it knocks out that one. So put it here. Oops, I just hit the tripod. And you're gonna turn it up. And now find the other ones, here and here. And you're going to move it up. Put this right here, move it up. Now that you've got the daisy done, we're gonna make the white cross. So you're gonna match up the pieces on the edge. So red and red match up. So you're gonna turn it down, and it's starting to solve a cross. Next, match up yellow, orange, orange, and turn that down. Match up blue and blue, turn that down. Match up green and green, and turn that down. And so now you should have the white cross. It's okay if you have an edge piece there. We'll get to that later. We are going to start solving the white side and the first layer. So as you can see, we've got everything solved. The first two solved, the edge above the centerpiece, and it turns out white is actually the bottom face. So we're gonna work with yellow up. So now, time to solve the corners. So, I already have a cube that's in, and you wanna match it with the color. So I'm gonna come back to this in a minute. So, you look on the top for a white edge piece. Edge pieces has 3 colors. So this edge piece here has green and red. So we wanna match up green and red. So here we have green and orange, red and green, so that works. Then this is a very important little move that is gonna help you all along the way. So it's R, U, or right, let me try it again. Right, up, right prime, up prime. So that put this on the bottom. So it's a very important move. I'll keep the steps up here, and so that way you can look at them for a while, just in case you have trouble. You can just look up there. And so remember, this is R, whichever way you're holding it, this is R, this is U, the up face. So R, U, and if there's an apostrophe, it means counterclockwise. So now we're gonna find the next one. It has yellow, I keep getting those mixed up. Orange and orange, and blue and blue. So we're going to do the same algorithm. It's called the right-hand algorithm. So we're going to go do that same little move. All right, so we got it there, and now we're going to match up blue and red. So here we go. We got blue and red with blue and red. So I'm going to match it up and do the right-hand algorithm. You may have to do it more than once to solve it. And if a cube happens to go in there that is not the one you're focusing on, like an extra cube, keep going until you get that one out, because that could be very unhelpful. You could think it's right, and then it's not the matching color. So now on to the next one. We're going to find green and orange, and green and orange. So let me just tell you something that could happen. If you have a white piece up here on the top, just do the right-hand algorithm. It's the same for if you have a white piece down here on the bottom. Just do the algorithm once. It should move up here, and then match the colors, and just keep going. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Green, green, orange, orange. Have to do it a few times. can already tell this time it's gonna match up. So now we have the whole bottom layer finished, which is white, and the first layer. A few different things, but yeah. So we've got everything done. Now on to solving the second layer. So the left-hand algorithm is L prime, U prime, L, U. All right, so we got the bottom layer finished and the first layer finished. This one has second layer too, but don't worry about that. So now we got to solve the edges to solve the complete second layer. So we're going to find an edge without yellow. So like this one wouldn't work because there's yellow, yellow. This one works because it's red and green. So match red with the red centerpiece. And now look at green on top. Does it go over here or over here? So green's over here. So we want to move it the opposite way. So this is going to be a very special move. You're going to move, if it goes to the right, then you turn it the opposite way. Do the right hand algorithm. Turn it to the side, the color that you're trying to get, and do the other algorithm, which in this case is left hand. And you should have put the white piece back on the bottom and solved a side, which was right there, I think. So keep doing that. Orange, orange. And green on top goes over here, so turn it the opposite way and do the left-hand algorithm. So now we're going to turn it over here to the side and do the right-hand algorithm. So we just are going to do this. So we got a cube. I kind of solved a few. I messed up in the other video. Forgot to tell you one of the algorithms. So I'm going to say this. Red and blue, you match it with red, and blue goes over here. So this is what you got to do. And so if it goes over here, you turn it the opposite way. And now we're going to turn it to the other side, to the side that we're trying to do. And we're going to go up, over, and do the right-hand algorithm. So that should have worked. And now I have all the pieces up. Almost all the pieces solved. Blue's matched with blue. Orange goes over here, so turn it the opposite way. Left-hand algorithm. Turn it to the side we're trying to get. And do the right-hand algorithm. So now I've got all the bottom layer solved, and now it's time to move on to the yellow cross. Alright, so now it's time for the yellow cross, and we're going to do that now. So, the yellow cross is basically what we do on the same side, though. Scoot it out. And so, we just want to solve the thing. So, we want to make the yellow cross. So, we're going to start off, if you have the yellow dot. I'm just going to tell you this algorithm. It's another easy one. It's easier than the right hand or left hand algorithm. It's where you move the face. So it depends on what you have. If you have just the dot, which sometimes you have, that's only if you start off and then dots there. So what we're gonna do is a very easy move. So it depends. So if it's a dot, it can be any direction in this case. And then after you do this algorithm, you'll get this little L shape. So you want it to be backwards and to make it look like it's 9 o'clock. And so we're going to do the algorithm, and it's the front face sideways and then the right hand algorithm. And then front face back. So now you should have a line. Don't worry about the edges. Don't worry about them. And now you should have a line. Don't have it vertical, have it horizontal. And now we're going to do the same move. And you should have a yellow cross. So that's the yellow cross step. On to the next step. Alright, so guys, now it's time to match the edges. And this is a pretty important part, because if you do this, then you can move on to another part. If you get this wrong, then I don't really know. So it's just another step Alright, so guys, it's time to match the edge pieces with the center. This is a step it's pretty, if you got this far, but I can't speak. If you got this far, then you're doing pretty good. We're a little over halfway done. So what you want to do is match the edge pieces with the center. So I have 2 matched. You'll either have 2 matched or 4. And so, oh great, the air conditioning's coming on. Sorry if you can't hear me that well. I'll try and speak loud. But alright, so now we have to figure out how many you have. So like I said, you'll either have 2 or 4, and I have 2. If they're across, then it doesn't matter where you do this algorithm from. If it's 2 across, then it should put 2 side by side, and if you have 2 side by side, it should solve the edge problem. So we're gonna put it to where the edge piece, 2 edge pieces that match. Don't worry about the corners, even though some of them are solved. We're gonna put one to the back and one on the right. So now we're gonna do this simple algorithm. You pull up and you move it over and then pull back down and move it over again until it's in this back corner. Now you're gonna pull it up and bring it back. And I know it sounds like you're just repeating the same moves, but now you can turn it, match it up, and you got blue, blue, red, red, green, green, orange, orange. I don't know how that works. I feel like it's just the same moves, but it works. So if you don't have that fixed, then watch the video again, watch this clip again, and maybe go back to the other steps that you may have made a mistake on. Alright guys, this is the second last step. You have to solve the edges. And this is a pretty, well, kind of hard. There's another algorithm to learn, and I know it sounds like there's so many algorithms, but actually, as soon as I watched the video, I had to go back a few times, but then popped into my head. Now I know like what to do immediately. So you're gonna either have 1, 0, actually it might be 1, 2, or 4, I can't remember, but you're gonna find a edge piece that has yellow and blue and red. So in this case it's blue and red, and they match up with the center pieces. It doesn't always have to be there, like even though this one's not matched blue and green, it could be like orange and then this is orange, or like whatever. So it can be in a bunch of different ways. As you can see, it looks like a fish right now. So, but we're not focusing on that, we're focusing on how to solve it. So we're gonna get the edge piece that is like correct, and we're gonna do this move. So we're gonna turn it like this and move it up, and then turn it back and move the other side up. Okay, now we're gonna repeat the moves except down. And after that, you should have more than one matched up. So I actually don't have any matched up, so you may have to do it another time. So, but now, something's going on. Guys, sorry, I had just solved the cube, and I guess I didn't mix it up well. That was not supposed to solve. If it did, you solved it, but I just keep watching, just so you know what to do in case that doesn't happen, which it probably will. So, now that you've got the corners matched, so red, red, so red to red and green to green, and basically everything's matched, you're going to turn it upside down to the white side, and you're going to pick a corner right here. It can be any corner. I suggest one that already has yellow in it, but you're going to stick with that corner, and you're going to do the right hand algorithm until this piece gets right here. So, sorry, hold on, wait, let me try that again. And I know what you're thinking, dude, you just messed up the cube. I did not actually. I did, but when you do this, the moves will solve the cube eventually. So, remember, do not move to the other side, okay? You want to move the bottom, okay? Not the whole cube. And now we're going to keep doing the right hand algorithm. Alright, so now you can see it's pretty much solved. Just match the red and match any side, and you got the whole cube solved. So congratulations, you have solved your first Rubik's Cube. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you solved the cube, congratulations. Keep practicing, you may bring your time down by a lot. And if you stayed this far, I have a special bonus on how to make a little puzzle. I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. So pick any side and flip it twice and do it the same on the opposites. Now you should have this row mix matched, okay? And then find a solve that isn't side that isn't mix matched and do it again. Okay, so now some sides have the checker, and that kind of gives away what the pattern is, but find a side that doesn't, twist it twice, and you've got the checkered pattern. And I know you're just like, great, I have to do this all over again. Actually, you don't. Turn it twice. Find a side that is checkered. Turn it twice again. And just match. And their cube is solved again. So, thank you again for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Again, congratulations if you solved the cube. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Micah Makes It, and like and comment down below if you had any issues or anything, and maybe send. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.